So I had some technical difficulties. We're going to start over again with what's going on. So this is my financial planner. This is from Sunshine Sticker Co. And it came with a plastic jelly cover. I don't know who made the jelly cover. This is for my financial, keeping track of all my bills and whatnot to make sure I'm on task with everything. I don't look at this daily. I look at this like once a week, or once every 2 weeks, usually around payday, so that I can make sure all my bills are paid. I'm tracking my credit score, and I'm also making sure that I get the money coming in from my any sales on Macari or any other stuff. So there's that. Then I have my Hobonichi Weeks. This is the gold hardcover one in a Foxy Fix. I think this is Storm. I'm not sure. Foxy Fix cover. Anyways, the regular size Weeks does not fit in here very well. It's very loosey. What I'll do is on each month. So let's look at May. I write down my Oracle card here, which is usually this deck of Oracle cards from the Spellcasting Oracle deck. And then I write down which deck of tarot that I'm using. This past May, I was using the Edgar Allan Poe tarot. And then each week, I usually try to draw a card for the week, and I kind of fell off right in here. And then for the tarot, I'll pull a card, and I'll just record the card here, my thought on the card on what it means, and then I'll go look it up to see how accurate I was to what it means. And so that's how I use this. This is a great way for me to learn the tarot as well. I don't think I'm going to do this next year. I think that my tarot and all of my other kind of spiritual witchy stuff is going in a cousin to better utilize the cousin, because right now I'm not utilizing it. This is a Jibun Techo Light. It comes in a B6 Slim only. It has the same type of cover as a Sneaker Weeks, which is like this soft textured cover. I bought a clear cover to go on it because I wanted some pockets for some stuff. This has on the months, let me find you a month. So in the months, it has the Gantt chart at the bottom, which is the only way I'll use a Gantt chart. If it's in the front of the book or the back of the book, I won't use it. I'll just forget about it, just like I forget about the list pages. So this is like a whole bunch of list pages in the front of this one, which worked out well. And then it goes into the weeks. The weeks look just like the weeks in a cousin, except it's in a smaller format, which is kind of cool. It will fit. So first of all, it does have some extra pages at the back for notes if you want. I stuck some large post-it notes in here. I have some templates, so I have like this one, and I have this one. And I keep this is my everyday carry. So this is what goes with me no matter where I'm going. Usually, except if I'm just running to the store, it doesn't go with me. However, if I take it out of the plastic cover, it fits into my zippered Moterm that is intentionally for weeks, but it will fit in here pretty decently. So, and then I can close it. I just can't use the pen loop because I can't do it with the plastic cover. And I need a thinner pen if I'm going to use the pen loop in it. But other than that, usually I have pens on me. So this is great because then I can just shove some money in here and do whatever I need to do. So I want to get a wristlet made. I'm thinking the Cobbler downtown might have some similar leather, or mainline leather might have some leather that is in this shade of apricot. Um, it's basically almost an undyed color. And I know that this is going to patina over time. Having had a Chic Sparrow that had like the lightest leather you can get from Chic Sparrow in a micro, I used it as a wallet, and the thing now looks like it's like a honey colored or caramel colored um, dye, because I have used it for so long. So I got it in like 2019, and I used it up until this year. So I know that this is going to patina really. I mean, leather's leather. It does what it does. So, and then moving on, I have the Moterm B6 in the apricot as well. This is the Vegetan leather, just like the zipper pouch. This is my journal, and it has the Aura Estelle Annie Plans collab in it, which I was going to use as my everyday carry, but I don't like the layout. The layout had the months in the front, and then the week, which you can't even see it. So there's a line here that goes, that's for the weeks. Let me show you. All right, here we are. So this, all right, so there's a line that goes right down here for the weeks, and then you have boxes here, 7 boxes, and then next to the 7 boxes you have a little box for the date and a little box for like the day of the week. So you can start on a Sunday or you can start on a Monday. This up here is for the week, and this box here is probably for like the dates or something. Then you have like a title box and a title box here, and then you have 7 days of this going on, and then you start the next week. I didn't like it. Your months are up front. Here are your months. And part of the reason why I didn't like it is because you have your months and then you have a blank page spread in between your months, which is fine for some people. I didn't really love it. And then you had some blank pages in the back. I had very high expectations of both the planner and myself, so I failed at using it the way I had anticipated to use it or had wanted to use it. But you know what? You live and learn, right? So I just know that I can't track everything I want to track like I had started with in the beginning. So I think I had done a video on that, but I'm not sure. I have no idea. So there's that. This was going to be like a bullet journal planner, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted. So I ended up turning things into, it's a goal planner. So I just kind of brainstormed my goals. I even took out the habits, I took out like a month like overview and was going to use it for habits. I didn't even do that. I have just random notes. It's a lot like my old bullet journal from 2020, where I just kind of threw everything under the sun into it. So it's like a commonplace book, but more specifically towards my goals rather than any random quotes. It has no randomness in it. It has specific goal setting, goal planning, goal achieving steps, goals, and how many times can I say goals in it, and that's what I use it for. So I kind of take this with me everywhere I go as well. When I go to work, I have a brainstorm, I put it in the book, I come back to it. Okay, so the newest thing to my stack is a 5-year Hobonichi Techo. So I just got this in last week. Yeah, last week. And I figured, why not? Like, I am 50 this year, and having the next 5 years of memories all in one spot would be awesome. It is not going to have any stickers. It is not going to have any pictures. It is not going to have anything other than pen in it and maybe some marker, maybe some highlighters. Um, that's it. I am not putting any stickers or anything that's going to add any bulk to it. I mean, it is already pretty bulky as it is. I need a cover for it so I can leave it out. I'm currently keeping it in my box. But I just want to put it in something so I can just leave it out and be like, oh yes, I need to update this. I'm trying to come up with a pattern, a rhythm to it so that it's not all loosey-goosey. So like I can put in the day of the week because I don't read Japanese. I mean, I'm kind of figuring it out for the days of the week, but I like, in 10 years and 20 years, I'm not going to look back and be like, oh, what was that again? So I put the days of the weeks on it. I'm going to start tracking the weather like I did back when I was in Virginia. And I'm also going to put my work schedule in it. And then like little notes about what happened that day. So I guess that will work out fine. We are going to give it a full-on effort. I may not update it every day, but I'm going to try and get to it about 2 to 3 times a week to keep it on track. I put a lot of notes in my everyday carry and in my journal so I can go backfill it if I need to. So there's that. So we're going to put that aside. I mean, really seriously, there's nothing in there that is at this point that I need to show you. So this is my cousin, and I was going to use my cousin as my everyday carry, but it's a little big. I mean, it's bigger right now because I have a bunch of sympathy cards in there from when my mom passed. So it's basically catching a bunch of stuff. I don't even know what I have going on in this right now. I really don't. I don't think I've opened this in like 3 weeks, to be quite blunt. So next year, I'm still going to get a cousin, but my cousin is actually going to replace this notebook over here. This is my Stology. This is a Stology in a Chic Sparrow cover. I don't remember what color this is. It might be the holly, or it might be the evergreen, or I don't know. I have no idea. Could be the green tea. I can't remember. This has basically like when I draw tarot for like the full moon of last month is here, all the full moons that I've drawn for, the new moons that I've drawn for, any holidays that I do a spread for. So like this is a new moon in March, this is a new moon in February. So this actually has 4 years. 4 years? 4 years in it. So it's from, I don't know if you can read that. It started in 2020, and this is the last year I'm going to be using it. So I kind of like the idea of having 4 years in one, but I think having a cousin for this, and I got this idea from Sarah Cannon, so I'm not like brilliant in any shape or form. I'm just doing what somebody else has done and see how it works. So basically I'm going to put in here is going to be, so for the weeks, so that's daily. I don't want daily. So daily is going to be, I'm going to use the daily pages to do notes on different things. So I'm going to, like if I'm researching herbs, I'm going to just section off 1 month is just for notes on herbs. So I got at least 31 days, if not more, to write all of my research on herbs. If I'm going to research stones, I can pick a couple stones or use 1 month to do just stones, or I can do it by quarters if I want to have more space, stuff like that. So then I go to my weeks. I believe my weeks are going to be for a tarot a day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the card up here in the top, and then I'm going to write my thoughts on it, like a certain section, and then the rest of it is going to be more research on the card and how and what it means. I usually, when I draw a tarot card a day, it's not specific towards anything other than the day I'm in. I'm basically like, what's up today? What do I need to know today? So, and as for the months, I have not figured out how I'm going to use the months for the tarot. I may just use it the same way I did with the weeks. Write down which deck I'm using, pull a card, an oracle card for the month, pull a card a week, and just write in what it is on that week. Other than that, I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. So it's going to be a trial and error type of thing. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And so this one is going to retire. Just the book, the insert, is going to retire this year, and it's going to be put in a jelly cover, so that, well, not a jelly cover. It's going to be put into a Midori A5 cover with some pretty paper so that I can reference it as I need to. So I currently don't have, I don't know, I haven't organized my, grimoire. It's the research book part of things. I kind of just dump stuff into here. So this is basically the definition of what a grimoire and a book of shadows is. So some stuff is shareable, some stuff is not, some stuff I don't know. It's all up to the person practicing. It's like somebody who's writing a prayer book, a prayer day in a prayer book. Do you share that with people? Maybe, maybe not. Depends on who the person is, right? Right. So that's basically the gist of a book of shadows. So going forward in next year, this will be used as a grimoire, personal grimoire that I'm not going to share. This will be a book of shadows for the year, and then I will be putting together my actual grimoire, probably in an A5 ring planner or in a full sheet happy planner cover. I have it ready to go, actually, so that's what's going on. So here's where we're at. I went through this kind of fast because I had some technical problems earlier, and I had gotten I'd gotten to my zipper mode term, and it stopped recording. So I also have, for other things that I have going on, who doesn't have multiple books going on at one time? So this is my one little word for 2023. It is reconstruct. So I have been trying to do the prompts with Allie and the community. Sorry. But I'm having a hard time. I'm not feeling it, and I thought it would be a little bit more. I don't know what words to use for this. thought it would be different. Let's just say that. I didn't expect it to be the way it is. I also have, one second, and I will show you. This is my A6 travel journal. This is a anthology in a Hobonichi cover. This is the life cover. I bought this before I moved back to Maine when I had such big plans. I still have big plans, and they don't necessarily rely on somebody else like I thought they did. But this is now, this is all my travel journal. We are at this point, here we are in 2023, and I need to print out some pictures from my weekend away. We had a weekend away back in last year. Trying to remember what dates of that was. In September. So in September, we went to this Airbnb, and we stayed in this little side L on this house, and we kind of moseyed around parts of Vermont. So, yep. So there's that. That usually goes with me when I travel any place. I didn't take it with me when I went camping because I wasn't there that long. I wasn't going to be there that long, so I could just come back and write in it. I just need to print pictures now. And my other book is my Animal Crossing book, which I have not used. I am on my 4th island because I am just that way. And I started making grids for different things. So this is the grid for getting all the mushrooms. So I really kind of need to go in and start filling this in for the island that I'm on right now. I kind of just like threw stuff at it, and basically I'm not really feeling this chaos here. I tried drawing a picture of my map for the first island, and I don't feel like it went very well. But I noticed in most of my islands that the airport and the like whatever this is called, the square, are usually like directly across from each other. I had bought some stickers, so I put those in. So then I recorded stuff that I got in my first island. I think this is my first island. It might have been my second island. So then I restarted last year in June. So I think this is twice. So this is my second island here. And then yeah, I think. Okay, so this was my second island. I like this island, and I still keep thinking that I'm on that island for some reason. Then I went to this type of a chart system and put all the stickers I got here. So I am basically on island number 4, and I need to go in and fill in all of that stuff so to see where I'm at. And then I still have the rest of the book to go. So oh yeah, and I have some random stickers for stuff. I have to hide the tails on my covers because my cats will chew them off if I don't, and I don't want that to happen. Oh, and here's some more stickers. So, and here's Cherry. I think I'm going to invite her to my island because I'm trying to do like a horror / goth themed island this time around. So that's where I'm at with my planners. And if you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. I am looking at next year doing the cousin, my 5-year, a Jibboom light, and possibly a Midori. There's a Midori something that is like a journal size. Like, it's an A6, so I don't think it's going to be the right fit for me, but we'll see. So I'm going to leave it there, and I hope you guys have a nice day. Thank you for coming by. It was nice to catch up with you all. So see you again soon, hopefully. I will try to get a planner or life video out and not just focus on my Animal Crossing channel. But if you'd like to go see my Animal Crossing channel, or my gaming channel I should say, it will be linked below. Okay? You guys have a great day. Bye.